Today I want to take a look at fractions. One of the common techniques that I see people doing is what's called the butterfly method when they're doing fractions, which does work, but we're going to talk about some of the issues with it. So if you had 7/8 plus 5/6, the way the butterfly method works, you're going to take the 7 times the 6 to get 42. You'll take the 8 times the 5 to get 40. And then you'll take the 8 times 6 and get 48 in the denominator. And so you'll end up getting 82 over 48, which reduces down to 41 over 24. Now, if we take a look, one of the things that the butterfly method forgets is making use of the least common denominator. So sometimes we forget about that. Well, if you look at it, the 8 and the 6 in the denominator, the least common denominator is actually 24. So if we multiply this one by 3, we'll multiply the numerator by 3. Over here, we'll multiply it by 4. So we'll multiply the numerator by 4. And so then what we're going to end up with is we'll get 3 times 7, which is 21, plus 5 times 4, which is 20. And then the denominator will be 24. So we'll get 41 over 24, which we didn't have to do any simplification. And so we get it directly without having to worry about that. So that is one of the nice things about making use of the least common denominator. Now, if we want to do subtraction, it works the same way. Once again, we can multiply the numerator and the denominator for the first one by 3. We'll do the numerator and the denominator of the second one by 4. And then we'll get 21 minus 20 over 24, which is 1 over 24. And using the butterfly method, you'll get the same thing. You'll do 42 minus 40 over 48, which is 2 over 48, which reduces to the 1 over 24. But how are you going to do more than 2 fractions with the butterfly method? So obviously you could still do it and do order of operations, break it into pairs. But the issue here is we can do it a lot quicker by just realizing the least common denominator for this whole thing is 40. So multiply the first fraction by 5 and 5, multiply the second one by 8 and 8, and then multiply the third one by 20 and 20. Then we'll end up getting 5 times 5, which is 25, plus 16, 2 times 8, and then the 1 times 20 minus 20, and then over 40. And we'll end up 25 plus 16 will be 41. 41 minus 20 will be 21 over 20. And so that would be the answer to that one. Now, how would you solve something like this one? Go ahead and try that one and leave your answer in the comments below. And I will see you in the next one.